members, Super Sunday is indeed upon us. The two games that are going to be played are absolute blockbusters. KKR versus LSG, the first game that will be played, and it is a comeback to the Eden Gardens after 20 plus days. I mean, Kolkata Knight Riders had last played at the Eden Gardens against Sunrisers Hyderabad, and they just won that game by 4 runs. Now they will be taking on Lucknow Super Giants, a team that they have never won against in the IPL. So today, Kolkata Knight Riders will be determined to ensure that they win their first game against Lucknow Super Giants. Gautam Gambhir spoke yesterday in the press conference about what do they need to do, how they are backing Mitchell Stark. That is one thing. But Mumbai Indians versus Chennai Super Kings, that is the greatest rivalry that we are going to see in the IPL. The two most successful teams in IPL history are clashing at the Wankhede. Shame, it's only happening once. But the major thing is that for the first time in the history of the IPL, the Mumbai Indians versus Chennai Super Kings encounter will have two new captains. For the first time, Mumbai Indians will not be helmed by Rohit Sharma and Chennai Super Kings will not be helmed by MS Dhoni. So, for the first time, Mumbai Indians will be captained by, both Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super Kings will be captained by new captains. And that is a real novelty factor suggesting that yes, eras have changed. It is now a new era in the process. So, neither MS Dhoni, neither Rohit Sharma will be at the helm. This is the first Mumbai Indians versus Chennai Super Kings encounter. You may say that at this point, 2008 to 2012, there was no Rohit Sharma, but there was at least MS Dhoni at the other end. Now there is no Rohit Sharma, there is no MS Dhoni. Now the prospects of what is going to happen today is Kolkata Knight Riders versus Lucknow Super Giants. Lucknow Super Giants have had a rather punishing schedule if you look at that's why I feel that Kolkata Knight Riders will be the favourites heading into this clash. On the other hand, the Mumbai Indians versus Chennai Super Kings encounter, man, that is going to be very, very difficult to predict. I mean, Mumbai have started their resurgence, and when they are in that resurgent mode, it is very difficult to beat them. Plus, they are playing at the Wankhede, which is kind of their home fortress in that sense. On the other hand, Chennai have won 4 out of the last 5 encounters against the Mumbai Indians, and on top of that, the last 5 encounters at the Wankhede, Chennai Super Kings hold a slim 3-2 advantage against them. So it is not going to be a very easy encounter to predict. Mumbai Indians, maybe they will be the favourites heading into this clash. Although I have said CSK do start as the slight favourites. Mumbai Indians have a clean injury slate. They don't have any issues with injuries. On the other hand, when it comes to Chennai Super Kings, Matisha Patirana, many people are saying, is fit. He could be available, but I think he will not slot in. So that is the current situation regarding Chennai Super Kings at this point. So Mumbai Indians versus Chennai Super Kings, this is the blockbuster encounter. But KKR versus LSG is an intense rivalry. 2 out of their 3 encounters have finished either with 2 runs or a 1-run win for LSG. So it's a very close encounter indeed. Now, yesterday in the Rajasthan Royals versus Punjab Kings match, we had a narrow escape. As I had mentioned at the start of the show, did Rajasthan Royals desperately try to lose it, or did Punjab Kings desperately try to win it? It was neither, because at the end of the day, for the 7th match between these two teams, in the last 8 encounters, Rajasthan Royals may have won 6 and Punjab Kings may have won 2 matches. But 7 out of those encounters have gone to the last over. And yesterday, Rajasthan Royals tried desperately to lose, but they didn't do it. A lot of questions over there catching. I mean, there was one instance which Samson pointed out that yes, the catching, you remember that Avesh Khan and Sanju Samson, they were trying to go after Ashutosh Sharma's catch. But then it spilled out. I mean, there was a collision. They were all saying that I was going for it, but Avesh was saying, no, this was my catch. I was closer. Rajasthan Royals, you know the epic fielding botches that do happen for them. I mean, in 2022, if I'm not mistaken, 3 fielders were converging upon it. There was a collision, but the ball landed safely. So that is why it was a very, very funny moment yet again. And Sanju Samson, in a very funny way, stated, I would have been disappointed if no one had gone for it and the ball landed in between. But at least here we are going for it. So that's why he's okay with it. But the tactics need to be questioned. Tanush Kotial, Never in his entire cricketing career has he opened. He has never batted higher till number 8. What was Rajasthan Royals thinking of giving him an opening position? 24 of 31. He almost cost Rajasthan Royals the game, and because of that, a lot of questions need to be answered. Yes, the experimentation will get over because Josh Butler will be back, R. Ashwin will be back, but with two individuals not being there, Rajasthan Royals were almost made to pay. And last couple of years ago, remember, Rajasthan Royals had started off well with 4 wins on the trot, but then they lost 6 out of their remaining 9 games and they crashed out of the tournament. Here, though, 5 wins out of 6. They are in a good position, but tougher challenges await them now because the second half of the tournament, if you look at this double round robin, it is a big task indeed to ensure that they maintain the consistency. So Sanju Samson got out of jail. Shimron Hetmeyer was the major factor in that, man of the match for his 27. He said it was all out of practice. He practiced these kind of situations, and that's why they are in a good position. Hetmeyer luckily has won it for the Rajasthan Royals. Now, as far as Shikhar Dhawan is concerned, there is a major update on Shikhar Dhawan that his shoulder injury that he suffered in the previous encounter has meant he will be out for 7 to 10 days, meaning that he will probably miss 2 more games for the Punjab Kings, and that's why Sam Curran might captain. Although Jitesh Sharma is the designated vice captain, but he's not been given that. Maybe they don't have that much confidence in Jitesh Sharma's leadership skills, and that's why they've gone with Sam Curran. That is the reason why it is a very awkward situation for Punjab Kings. So Shikhar Dhawan is out for 7 to 10 days. Maybe he could most likely miss 2 games. So that's the situation. Not such good news for the Punjab Kings. Although their current situation is if Dhawan comes back, there will be stability. But then power hitting then goes for a toss. Punjab Kings also horrendous batting position. I mean, who demotes Liam Livingston to the lower order? And if you look at all the others, Ashutosh Sharma really is a star along with Shashank Singh. So Punjab Kings have to be really happy for them at this point. Now let's look at the world of other sports and in the candidates. 2024 candidates. The last phase of the candidates has begun in the 7th round when whatever had happened in round 8. Gukesh beat Vidit Gujrati, and because of that now, he is now in the joint lead with Nepomniachtchi. And the table has had a big churn because Hikaru Nakamura has defeated Fabiano Caruana. Now, Gukesh winning against Vidit Gujrati has meant a Nepo drawing, and with Caruana losing to Nakamura, it's now meant that the top 3 are only separated by half a point. Pragnananda drew against Ali Reza Firoja, and that's why he's still there with the pack. But today, if you look at it, Gukesh will take on Pragnananda, and that contest could very well determine who might be in the lead at this point. The candidates now has only 6 rounds remaining, and today is round number 9. If Gukesh wins that and Nepo manages to hold out for a draw, then you could see the unthinkable happen. I mean, an Indian after Vishwanathan Anand could win the candidates also. One of the individuals who did not unfortunately was not in the top bracket, he could pull off a surprise. So Vidit's loss unfortunately means 3 losses. It's difficult for him to win the candidates at this point, but he could put up a fight. Gukesh, on the other hand, an excellent effort from him, and whatever happens, he is the star in the candidates. Pragnananda also is really putting on a show, and that's why maybe out of the Indian contingent, 2 of them might go on and go for it. So that's why Gukesh and Pragnananda. In the women's section, Koneru Hampi defeated Vaishali Ramesh Babu, and because of that, there is a lot of pride in that as well. Every Indian player has now won in the candidates, and that is a big achievement indeed. Every Indian player in both the women's and the open section has won in the candidates 2024. Massive achievement indeed. As far as other sports is concerned, Amit Pangal, the boxer, is going to go into the Olympic qualifiers, and this is a major event for him. If he doesn't win in that, his chances of Olympic quotas are really diminishing at this point. The India men's hockey team, on the other hand, a 5-0 whitewash for them in the test series versus Australia. Lost the fifth test 3-2. There were some positive moments in the three tests. India took the lead, but they could not capitalize on it. 3-1, 2-1, 2-3, 3-2. These were the margins that India had suffered at this point. So it's not good news for them. And they're heading into the FIH Pro League against Belgium and Argentina and all the other teams. It's an ideal preparation for them, but they are not capitalizing on it. And to think Belgium and Australia are in the same group as India, it's not looking good for the India men's team, on the other hand. So this is the current situation today. The candidates enters round 9, 5 more rounds to go, and 21 of April, you will probably know when the candidates winners are decided. If it doesn't happen, if there is a tie, then you will have one more mini tournament in that. So that is going to be very, very important. Gukesh, we hope he doesn't lose the momentum. And if he continues on this momentum, history could be created on April 22. So that is the current situation we have. So let's take some questions. Mumbai demolishing CSK tonight. Mayank Madan is saying, yes, it could very well happen. Magnus, Eden Gardens pitch assessing their spinners, will be hard for LSG to defeat them. It could happen. I mean, KKR are very determined to ensure that they break the jinx against Lucknow Super Giants. How is Narayan's shoulder? He was not feeling good while batting. Yes, Sunil Narayan did suffer a left shoulder injury. I think he will be fine. Gautam Gambhir did not highlight any kind of injury woes that is there. So I think Sunil Narayan is fine, but we'll come to know about it at the toss. Now, as far as other thing, Magnus, Devdutt Padikkal will be dropped today. Well, we hope so, but then who comes? Deepak Huda is also not inspiring confidence. Why Magnus is not playing candidates? He's not motivated enough, Magnus. Magnus is not motivated. The current format, he believes, is not good. And because of that, he believes that there should be some tweaks in it. He just doesn't have the motivation. He's done it all, won it all. That's why he feels that there should be a different format altogether. Filmy, your life goal is try to down maximum Samson. Filmy, I wish your English was as good as what you want to say. But Filmy, absolutely wrong. We do not try to put anybody down. There is a big race for the wicketkeeper slot. Jitesh, Sanju and Rishabh Pant, whether you like it or not. Shreyan Sharma, seniors after retirement will make the Indian team unstable because youngsters are egoistic and doesn't gel well with each other. I don't know about that, Shreyan. I mean, this is all subjective and hearsay. We really don't know whether this is all true. These are all social media rumors at this point in time. Result of El Clasico will decide on toss, sadly. I can only say that. Shreyaj Putipati said, love your show's perfect analysis. Thank you so much. Said, did Ross Taylor end his career in test career by taking a wicket? Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Shreyaj Putipati, and thank you so much for that. 3M thesis is saying, remember last time Rahane played against Mumbai in Wankhede, Rahane will again play a good innings. We hope so. We really hope so that happens. But I think Rahane this time, the kind of start that he's had, he's low on confidence in that sense. Yesterday, Anonymous Rock, yesterday you discussed about Jitesh batting out of position. Does it really matter in T20 cricket? A player should adjust to different situations rather than playing at certain position. Yes, you can say that, Anonymous Rocks. I mean, yes, I think we are focusing too much on the position aspect at that time, and that yes, he should adjust. But in the Indian context, we have seen adjustment sometimes leads to disaster. He doesn't perform well at that point in time. So that's the reason we are doing it. Why Mullapur Stadium so many catch drops? Yeah, that's a very interesting question. I thought that the stadium floodlights are low. Maybe it is because of that, but so far that has not been the case. Both in Mohali and Mullapur, you see catches being dropped. That is a really awkward situation. So I don't know. Maybe the lights are such. Maybe the positioning of the lights is such. Maybe the wind yesterday. It was quite windy at Mullapur yesterday because of the rain that happened in and around the region. So could be any of those reasons. So yes, it is the El Clasico. 3 of these. Hi, here is 2 a.m. in Canada. Still watching your show. Love your show. Thank you so much, 3 of these. But if you're in Canada, if you're in Toronto, go and cheer the candidates, the Indians, chess players and the candidates. We hope that you can go there and cheer them on because 2 of them are at least in a very good position to achieve history, 3M thesis. So thank you so much for watching us from Canada and showing us your love. We'll be back at 3 p.m. for the toss between Lucknow Super Giants and Kolkata Knight Riders. It is Super Sunday in a big way. So thank you so much, folks. Tap the bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.